What is your take in Belgium? Like, you've been in Belgium for how many years now?
4 years.
4 years. What can you say about Belgium in terms of nightlife in Belgium? What do you think?
Nightlife. What can I say about Belgium? There's a lot to talk about, and there isn't much to talk about also, because it's two sides of it. Belgium is a very free country. It's a very welcoming country, and yeah. But on the other side of what I mean by like it's two sides of it, it's like okay, I'm a person that like most of the times it's like I spend the time on my own, like staying by myself, like doing my own thing, and so those little things makes me happy. But Belgium is a nice place. We're talking about Belgium. We just
Well, guess what? We are going to get back into that. So now let's start with today's topic. Why we're meeting you today. Okay. Hey guys, your boy here, Crispin, Refi here live. How you guys doing? Of course, it's your boy Crispin. I'm back again, and today's topic is very interesting. Of course, a lot of people have asked me to do something like this similarly. So if you have nothing doing, please don't go anywhere, because Crispin is here to get you guys served and tell you all the information that I have about life and social media. That draws me back to my today's topic. So today I'm going to be talking about social media. Has social media been a very good impact on our lives, or has social media been the devil in our lives? So if you're very interested in this topic, don't go anywhere. Crispin got you covered. I'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back to Crispin's channel, and of course if you just tune into this channel, this is Crispin 360. Here I talk about travel, vlogs, recipes, fashion, podcasting and everything. So in today's episode we're talking about social media, and I said earlier on, has social media impacted something in our lives, or has social media come to destroy us? And with me today I have,
my name is Yabo.
of course. So today with me, I have Yabo here, so we're going to be talking about social media. So let's just jump right into it. But before we get into this topic for today, please, if you are new to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, and share to your friends and family. And of course, the returning subscribers, do the needful. Tell your friends and family that Crispin's here to stay, and I got you covered. And Yabo is also here to give you his 2 cents, or maybe his 1 cent. So Yabo, let's get right into it. Once again, welcome to Crispin's channel. And how are you doing anyways?
Christy, thanks for having me over on your channel, and I will say that I'm doing very much okay. Life is okay, life is good, and God is in control, so I really thank God for that.
That's good to hear. Of course, I'm also doing very good, obviously, and I know this was not planned, I know, but it was just like an impromptu. I remember when I was texting on the phone, I was like, Crispin, I'm not ready. I was like starstruck. I was like, Crispin, are you kidding me? I want you to film something like this today. You weren't prepared, I know. So sorry for the rush hour, But here we are. So we're gonna be doing. So we'll try to see what we can do, So
well, I'm sure you guys will understand. To say that you're like, this is something that was new to me, and I really have no idea. You took me by surprise.
I know it's my fault. My bad. So social media. We're talking about social media today. Okay. Now, do you think social media has actually impacted something good into us, or it has actually done us bad than good? What do you think? What's your take on social media in general?
Social media, it has both sides, like good side and the bad side.
Okay.
So it depends on the individual how you take it.
Okay.
So because there are so many people that become what they are today because of the social media. There are so many like awareness that has gone around the world because of the social media. So if we look at it on one side, we can see as so much of a bright side of it. But the other way around also, it has really darkened our lives.
Yeah, I know.
It has really put us in a lot of troubles and like damaged a lot of families and things like that. So yeah, that's social media. Yeah,
but I think, I totally understand where you're coming from, okay? But sometimes I also feel like social media is not a human being, It's a platform, you understand? And social media doesn't come to your house to tell you what to type or what to post. We as a human being, we have the power or the go ahead or the green light to press that posts. You understand? Personally, I would even say that I met you on social media. Let's just it's a social media that I met you from. You understand? But look at how we're here today. So, like you said earlier on, social media is not all about the bad, negative side. You know, there's also some good stuff about social media. I could say most of people get their jobs from social media, right?
That's true. No, Chris, I don't mean to cut you, but like social media has really connected the world together.
It's a global village.
Really, it has really connected so many people that were lost before and bring them back together. So, yeah, let's just continue.
Yeah, so I mean, I like of course, like you're also right on. I mean, on so many grounds, you're so right because social media didn't really come to destroy people. I think people, like I said, people, we are the masterminds. You know, we are the masterminds behind the camera or the computer or the phone or whatever we do. You understand? So I think it's how you use it. You understand? Like I said, let's just talk about the positive side of social media, or we can start with the negative side. Actually, then we go into the good side. So let's talk. What are some of the negative things you think social media is not helping the youth or the country or the nation as a whole? You know,
social media is a thing that you're like. Okay, let's put it this way. Before talking about the social media, let's talk about like us as a human, how we are, and like let's find a way to kind of put that connection together. We human beings, we are enemies to ourselves. We are always looking forward to bring each other down instead of building each other up. And if I put it that way, it's not everyone that is ready to bring others down. There are so many of us that are ready also to build others up as well. But like, that's just the nature of human beings, like, you know, to bring each other down. So for that being the case, social media coming to, like us having the social media around, so we use it as a platform to destroy each other, to bring each other down.
I know, it's a sad world. I have Yabo here, and he was talking about the advantages of social media. So he mentioned about networking, right? So what is the other things that you think social media has done for the nation or the world? You know, so
networking.
Good.
It has created a lot of jobs because today there are so many people that are out there, and they are who they are today because of the social media connection that they went through.
That's true.
So
I have been a victim of that actually. I got a job through networking, so very true. Networking is very, very good for social media. So I believe in what you're saying also, yeah.
Yeah, but not only that, also like it brought so much of a joy in the world. Chris, today there are so many people out there that are so happy in life because of the social media.
I believe
because it brings that love life to them.
Yeah, because it's true. Because I just want to remind you something. Because when I started traveling, and in case you don't know, I have an app called Couchsurfing. Couchsurfing is like when you want to travel to a foreign country, you just download the app on your phone and you meet a lot of travelers, like solo travelers like you yourself, you know. So you connect with them, learn about their culture and their lifestyle. So yeah, social media is very good for that, you know. So I mean, basically, we talked about the networking, connecting people, jobs, and all that. So social media is actually something good, right?
It's indeed something good.
Yeah,
it's really something good, and it's just up to us that are like to put it into a better place, like to put it into a good use, than to think of the other side of it, like the opposite side of it.
That's very, very true. I mean, it's sad, but it is. But do you think people abuse social media?
Of course, every day.
Can you give an example? What do you mean by that?
Chris, people are destroying each other every day. Like, on a personal experience, I can tell you so much that that I've been through, and it has a lot to do with the social media.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
so we can talk about it from now till tomorrow. So it's not gonna end, but it is what it is.
Well, you know, like you said earlier on. So do you know? I mean, social media has made me who I am today because I don't. People, you know, I think people just don't understand me. For example, I'll put this in a short. I'm a nonchalant. You know, like I just don't care about little details. You know, people assume that, oh, Crispin, I always post on social media. I post everything. But I see, I don't post everything. That's not true. My relationship, I don't post my relationship. I don't post where I work. I don't post my families. You know, I only post the rubbish. You know, like the funny comedy. You know,
You can call it the rubbish. It's not rubbish. Like there's nothing that you call rubbish on the social media. Because like whatever that is there, just take it as that
It
you're like,
makes-
okay, there is always someone out there that's gonna learn from it.
And benefit from it,
It
right?
doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, so when people always go like, oh, you post everything, I'm like, I do not post everything. I'm very selective what I post. People don't understand this. Well, sometimes I've had one or two altercations whereby
Yeah, but that's really true. Because I've never seen where you post about your relationship.
exactly, but I don't do it. Because I don't do it. So you see, it was I don't post everything. And when I'm in the shower, I don't post when I'm in the shower. Do I post when I'm in the shower? I don't post when I'm in the shower. So when people say you post too much, I think they just put it in the box because I do not post everything. I only post about food. I post about things that will make you laugh, things that you like to see. My personal stuff, I do not post. Well, nobody, where we come from in Africa, they always tell us, don't post your stuff on social media because people are going to be jealous and going to be having an issue with you. You know what I'm saying, right?
No,
You feel me?
yeah.
So-
that's really true. Others are going to be jealous of you. But also, like, whatever you do in life, there's always two sides of it. There will always be a negative side and there will
A
always
positive
be a
side.
positive side.
You understand?
So if you post about your life, like the things that you have, and others will get jealous of you, that's okay. Because it's the nature of human being.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. But also take it as that you're like, there will be others that will look up to you
Also,
to a point that you're like, it's gonna make them help them to push themselves to also become better. So if you look at it on that aspect, also like, it's okay.
it's very
You can't
interesting.
please everybody.
Like, I don't, I always say it because I used to be a model, face model in Istanbul, Turkey. I used to think that model was slim guys with, how we grew up. A model is a person who's a slim guy with this 180 centimeters height and all that. But I was working on the train station one day. Social media got my first gig in modeling in Istanbul. I did a photo shoot for a company in Istanbul as a magazine, So at that point, it got me a job, right? I was paid not too much money, but it got me the exposure there, you understand? Up to now, I still go into my archives, I take my pictures from back in the day. So I'm like, wow, Crispin, I should have made money from modeling. Facebook.
I've come a long way.
Yes, I feel because social media wasn't that bad. People make it look like it's very bad. Listen, like I said, you are the mastermind behind social media. It's what you press the the post or the enter. If you don't post it, there's nobody standing behind you who's gonna post it for you. You understand? So I think people just have to understand that you are the mastermind behind it. I'm not the one in your house. You think about it and you post stuff.
Yeah, but Christian, what you need to understand is the nature of human being. That's the first thing you should understand.
And tell me. Because social media has done a lot of. I think social media for me it has done very good things. Because like I got my job from social media. I met some of my good friends. I met you on social media.
Okay, let's just put it this way. I am who I am because of the social media.
Okay.
I am in Belgium today because of the social media. I'm able to stand by my kids. I'm able to stand by my loved ones because of the social media. So, if we have to talk about the social media on the good side here, like we can talk about it till tomorrow. But like the reason why I said to you that you're like before we talk about social media, we should talk about the nature of a human being before, because if to say that you're like social media is here to empower us, social media is here to help us, then we should be able to stand by each other, to build each other, to bring each other up. But that's part of our nature, but like it's just a little part of us.
Yeah.
The bigger part of us is like, okay, just to bring us each other down. And to another side of it also is like there are so many people out there. It's like they can't stand seeing other people's happy.
Yeah, I know. In Ghana, do you know how we call this? We call this PhD. PhD means pull him down syndrome. I know. Hey, shout out to my Ghanaians. Where you at? We call this the PhD. It means pull him down syndrome. Yeah. They just don't want to see you win, They just don't want to see you win. They don't want to share your bread. They just want to have it. They want to have the whole bakery to themselves, They don't want to share the bakery with you.
So that's how it is like. And so the only thing they will do is like, okay, look for whatever the simple way that they will have power to bring someone down, and they'll post it online, and they will know clearly well that you're like, from the moment they do that, it's going to destroy that person.
Yet they'll still do it.
They will still do it because that's what makes them happy.
I know some people are just they feed their demons by doing bad things. Yeah, so I mean, we just have to accept people like that. I mean, I pray that they're gonna be changing. I mean, God will change them, obviously. But hey, listen, we're all gonna be ice creams, right? That's everybody will like. So some ice creams are sweet, some are not sour, you know. So people are like that, you know. I mean, we cannot change people, you know. You can't. I can only change myself, you know. I can only change myself. I cannot change somebody. I mean, I will try my best, but I can't change people. I mean, this is a very interesting topic because I mean, social media has done. So, are we gonna outweigh the good or the bad side? What do you think is the more thing that social media, or has it done more good or more bad? I mean, in short.
On that side, I think we can only put it in a way that we can only talk about it individually, because like if we are to talk about the bad things, there's so many things to talk about.
And the good things?
If we are to talk about good things, there's so many things to talk
about.
So
it's 50-50.
So you can only base it on your own personal experience with it.
Mm-hmm.
The things that you've seen or the things that you experience with it, and okay, that way you can say that you're like, okay, based on my side, it has done more good, or based on my side, it has done more bad.
That's right.
But you can't just jump and say that okay, it has done more good.
I totally agree with you. Wow, that was a good one. And I mean, thank you very much for this time of your life. I mean, I know I took 15 minutes of your time to just have this discussion. It's very, very educative. And I think Crispinators, by the way, Crispinators are the people who follow me. If you follow me, you're a Crispinator. So now you're part of the Crispinator.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now I learned the story.
Yes, so everybody's a Crispinator. So I'm sure my Crispinators have taken one or two from your book, you know. And what is the last thing you can tell my Crispinators about social media in your own words? Tell something to the people.
Guys, the only thing I can say for now is like, this is my first time on the camera. So all the smiles and things you're seeing on me right now, it's really just not me. So I'm just gonna say, in case I've said something that wasn't right, or like I did some stuff that wasn't okay as well, I'm just saying sorry to all of you.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying sorry to all of you, and yeah, next time will be better.
Okay. All right, guys, you heard it from Mr. Yabo. Oh, why do I keep calling Mr.?
But I am Mr.
Well, you're Mr. Well, I mean, I'm Crispin, like that, like His Royal Highness Crispin, you know. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. It's Crispin 360. Of course, as you know, we had Mr. Yabo in the building, and we talked about social media. And of course, if you have any questions about social media, you know where to find me, right? I have Instagram, which is Crispin Godwin. My Facebook is Crispin Godwin as well. I try not to change my social media handles because I get a lot of messages on my DMs on my Instagram and then also on my Facebook. So please, if you have any question, always write it in the comment section down below. And of course, also do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Very, very important for me. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel and tell your friends and family because it's very, very important, you know. So of course, thank you for joining me today. Of course, on to the next episode of Crispin 360. Mr. Yabo and myself will say bye all and have a nice weekend. Cheers.